Hi, this is Ashley Taylor, and I'm going to be voicing how to make paper flowers. A while back, I used to work for a school for students who were between the ages of 3 and 21. And there was this woman there. Oh, beautiful woman. She was about in her 80s, and she was so creative. And this one time, for this project, we made flowers. Roses. Now, I'm going to be teaching you how to do it today. But there's a few things that you need. First, you need tissue paper. Not just normal tissue paper. The kind of tissue paper that you need. You know, the ones that you find in the bags? That kind. It's nice and thin. Perfect. The other part is what you need for the stem. Wire, like a wire gauge. You know, like the thin that's easy to bend. The measurements that you need is 22 inches. Not in height, but the gauge, the thickness is 22. Let me tell you, there was 18, 22, and 24. You really need the 22 because the 18 too hard and it's too thick. The 24 is too flimsy. The 22 gauge is perfect. You need about 12 to 14 inches of it for the petal. And then for the petals, I'm going to explain to you how we do those later. The petals take special details into making it and folding it. But first, this is what you need to do. You take your tissue paper, you fold it in half. You fold it in half first long ways, then forward to back, and then again, and then in half again. And this time so you kind of have like a small square. Next, what you want to do is cut around it, like kind of like a cloud shape. So once you're done cutting them out, what you want to do is take a pencil and place it down onto the tissue paper and roll with it. It doesn't need to be too tight, just goes around easily, but make sure to leave some room at the end. And then after you finish rolling it up, you scrunch it up. You take each end and scrunch it towards the middle of it. The reason why we use a pencil is if you try rolling it without the pencil, it tends to mess up with the petals and the shape of it. But with a pencil, you scrunch it together and it's easy to slide off of the pencil. So you continue to do it with every single piece of tissue paper you have. And then what you're going to do is you're going to easily fold and kind of like curl each little petal. So you're going to do it 3 times. And then you're going to have it shaped towards the way it's curling towards you. And then another set so that they connect. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to curl 3 more pieces, but this time you're not going to do it towards the flower. You're going to do it the opposite way so that the curl goes against the opposite direction in which you did. And then that's going to create your beautiful rose. So now that you have your rose and your petals, you need your stem. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your wire stem and put it down on the bottom, and you're going to twist the material around it. And then you're going to have a beautiful flower. Now let's say you want your flower to glitter a little bit. You can use some spray paint and it will look beautiful and glisten.